Another 83 scholars have been awarded the Bilateral Education Agreement Scholarship for the upcoming 2023-2024 academic session, marking an increase in the number of students going abroad for education. At a pre-departure briefing, the Minister of Education, Professor Tahir Maman, congratulated scholars who completed the mandatory 9-month French language training program in Nigeria, emphasizing their role in achieving national development. Amadi Nugbere tells us more.
Despite the economic challenges, active countries like Hungary, China, Russia, Algeria, Romania, Morocco, Serbia, Mexico, Egypt and Venezuela, amongst others, now offer scholarships to Nigerian students. Recall that last week, the Ministry of Education, in a collaborative partnership with the Russian government, facilitated the educational journey of 179 students to Russia. At the pre-departure briefing of another 83 scholars, the Minister of Education, Professor Tahir Maman, advised students to uphold discipline and represent Nigeria positively. The minister reminded them that returning to contribute to Nigeria's development was an integral part of the nation's investment in their education.
Focus on your studies. Focus on what is taking you there. So that when you finish, you come back to Nigeria and continue with your life here. Knowledge and skills you gain and you acquire in that place will be useful in Nigeria here. Unless you find yourself, of course, when you finish anyway, you have to come and do NYSC, to cap your career. Whatever else you are going to do, come back, finish your NYSC. If you get a job in an international organization, fair enough, but otherwise, there are a lot of opportunities in this country. A lot of times we overstate our problems, but there are actually a lot of opportunities in Nigeria. Once somebody is prepared to explore and exploit them. So have it in mind, when you finish, you are coming back to serve your dear country. The country that is making this sacrifice for you to go and acquire the qualifications, for you to contribute to your own quota, to your own development, your own progress, and the progress of Nigeria.
Also speaking, the Director, Federal Scholarship Board, Ndaiwo Asta, and the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Education, David Andrew Adejo, emphasized the importance of abiding by the rules, being responsible, and looking out for each other.
In the past, they go to Morroco, spend 1 year to learn the French, but the table has turned. The government now wants them to learn the French in Nigeria, come and continue. So I hereby present to you 83 scholars that will be leaving Nigeria today and tomorrow in 2 batches.
You are fortunate from a very large pool of Nigerians. And you should also know that as you are going out of the country, you are representing your family, yourself, and the country. And you are expected to be above board. I'm sure your parents have packaged you well. As you go, I pray for you. I congratulate you and urge you to please make us proud. Come back home. If you japa, we will paja you.
Some scholars and parents on their part commended the federal government for elevating the academic pursuits of the students through international cooperation.
We are grateful and we are appreciative to the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Ministry of Education for this opportunity to go and study, but not only that, to represent Nigeria as ambassadors outside the shore of the country. I want to assure you that as we are going there, we will stick to the best of our character and we will make Nigeria proud.
So on behalf of parents and guardians of the awardees, I want to use this opportunity to thank federal government, Federal Ministry of Education and Federal Scholarship Board for this opportunity given to our children. And we pray that these children should be able to make our country proud. And by the grace of God, I believe they will do that.
The federal government has hinted at reciprocating the gesture by reactivating Nigeria's scholarship awards to countries like China, Romania, and others.